Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. We are back with another Dynasty Warriors 4 Hyper playthrough. I'm here with my pristine friend across the pond, Big Lad Green. Welcome Big Lad Green.
Good to be here. We had technical difficulties, didn't we, with Dynasty Warriors 3?
Quite a bit of them, huh?
Wow.
Yeah. We were going to do a Dynasty Warriors 3 playthrough on my memory card and try and knock out some story mode, but had some technical difficulties. So we're going to do a quick playthrough on how to unlock red hair.
Should be good. I'm learning.
Yeah.
I'm learning here.
as we go, right? So look at him. He's already got some characters here. So we're good here. So the key here is to unlock red hair so that if you're trying to grind in a lot of Dynasty Warriors games, or at least Dynasty Warriors 4, it'll be a lot easier. Having red hair, you can move around the map a little bit quicker. Might have to let Big Lad Green take over with Lubu.
Oh, do I have to be?
What?
Have I not got Lubu? Oh, I've got Lubu. Yeah.
I think I just realized that you have to be on Lubu's side.
Ah, yeah.
So I don't know if you've defeated Lubu.
Shall I pick a high-powered character or?
Oh, it should be okay.
I'll choose this guy, my maid guy.
There you go.
See how it goes. So, how do you actually get red hair?
Oh, in order to unlock red hair, playing as Lubu's side, the key is to not defeat any characters until Guan Yu makes his way over to the right side of this screen that you see with the little bridge. You can't defeat an enemy officer until Guan Yu actually obtains red hair. We can defeat enemy officers, we can stay active, but we cannot defeat an enemy officer. So we're stationed close to each other, so it should be good. Nonetheless.
Can this be on easy difficulty? Because we are on easy. Yeah, fair enough.
It can be on easy. You just got to be careful about not defeating any. It looks like you already have. Man, you already. Yeah.
I've got a few things, nothing major.
Yeah. So I'm gonna probably go lightning. I prefer lightning. I like to go with attack and defense for my playthroughs. Just because. Wait, that was Motion Max. Sorry. Just in case anything icy happen. Is the best way to say it. I try not to do any officers. I'll probably just do 2 just in case.
Just to be safe.
Yeah, just in case they want to get a little trigger happy and defeat some of the officers.
Right, so I think if you start...
waiting, you're good? You got all your equipment right?
Well, if you start, then it goes to me, I think. It's saying I'm waiting. There we go.
Okay, I got you. We got Lubu and Luke Boo.
Luke.
I love it. Staying active.
Oh, I guess I ain't got amazing people yet. Right, I'm ready. Nothing else to do.
Do it. Alright, so we're going to stay towards this bottom part of the map.
None of you insects are worthy of being called my enemy.
I'm going to follow you.
No problem defeating enemy beyond, if you will.
Oh, well, it's Dynasty Warriors related. Did you ever, did you get that new skin pack for Dynasty Warriors 3 that someone made?
Oh, I've been kind of sticking to the traditional side of Dynasty Warriors 3. I really don't do a lot of the modding. I'm not gonna lie, it's mainly just because I have a hard time getting it to execute.
Well, yeah.
But for the most part, it's still fun and enjoyable. I'd like to try and make some progress in how I approach the game before I get too crazy with mods, but man, I have seen some pretty crazy stuff out there. I've seen a couple people, I think, probably, there's a couple YouTubers out there, I can't think of them off the top of my head, but they've been able to incorporate Dynasty Warriors 2 skin.
Yeah, that's what I was on about, yeah.
Into Dynasty Warriors 3, and I think that's really cool.
It's insane.
Man,
the colours, because it's a colourful game, number 2.
Yeah. Absolutely. And being able to incorporate those same types of colors into Dynasty Warriors 3 is just
Mind blowing. I don't know how we did
it's
it.
mind blowing. Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking.
I actually donated money for that as well. You could like you can get it for free, but I thought I'll send him $10 because the amount of effort he put into that was it's worth every penny.
Oh no, I agree. That's something I can definitely get behind. I just probably need to check my PC specs a little bit, make sure I got everything right for it. I'm sure there's probably just one or two simple things that I'm missing.
I think you need 1.7.
Yeah.
The PCSX.
And you know how us and 1.7 have been getting along. So.
Yeah, I know it's the new update.
The PCSX.
It's just ruined it.
But yeah, as far as Dynasty Warriors 3 goes, that's kind of where my heart's at. You know, that's the game that I appreciate the most. And I've been exploring quite a bit. I do have some Dynasty Warriors 4 hyper content. Well, mainly just trying to figure out what's the best way to unlock items that allow you to grind through the game easier. Because unfortunately, Dynasty Warriors 4, I feel like the story is just a little monotonous. I say that respectively because there is ways to unlock shoe tails, way tails, woo tails.
Oh yeah, they're hard though.
Yeah, they're hard, but at the same time,
go and use that.
It takes a little bit of strategy. You just have to defeat certain missions before you can move on to the next.
Yeah.
So like for example, if you wanted to unlock the Xiao Twin, in order to play with them. All right, Lubu's or Guan's making his way towards red hair. He's got red hair. All right.
So now do we kill him?
Yeah, now we can kill him.
Right. Do you know what I think about why I don't like number 4? Because it's very, it's like dirt, like grungy. You know, it's got a serious tone, if you know what I mean.
A little bit darker too. It's not near as colorful.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's like gritty, and the colours are very real to life, if you know what I mean. But number 3 was very colourful and happy. If you know, does that make sense?
there's a very deep content. I will definitely say that. I saved there. Valuable item has been discovered. So at this point, I'm gonna let Big Lad Green do the honors.
They didn't put that in the game properly.
A little bit of a UI issue here, huh?
I think that's the game.
Forgive me.
Like that on my end too. I can't say it's like that for Dynasty Warriors 4 base.
Yeah.
We must not fall behind.
So you got it?
Yeah, I got red hair. Hey, there he is.
I'll let you do the honors.
He might kick me off. No?
No. This isn't Dynasty Warriors 3, my friend.
What? It doesn't do that. That's
No, not in Dynasty Warriors 4. That's one thing I will give Dynasty Warriors 4 credit for. You don't have to worry about getting booted off any horse. So,
yeah.
Pull out gate, you're trying to do some stuff. That's not something you're gonna have to worry about. Now, Big Lad, if you don't mind, I'm gonna ask you just to make this progress a little bit smoother.
Yep.
Protecting the carriage. It's over here by that blue gate captain in the top left corner of the map. Good luck and good riddance if you can make it there on time. But if we can protect the carriage, it will summon reinforcements.
So it's top left of the map.
Not no big deal. Yeah, we have to get the carriage to that blue gate captain.
Is this required to get the item, or?
It's not required. We already got the item. We just have to finish strong now.
Right. Blue bears there. Ooh.
I don't know if you are familiar with the taunting mechanism, Big Lad, but if you click the right stick, you should be able to taunt.
Do you know what? I don't think I've ever done it. Oh, it like stuns them.
Yeah, it just stuns them. I don't necessarily think it health from them. And definitely just gives you a little bit of a compliment.
Strong, but do not falter.
I haven't seen this carriage yet. Or does it spawn in?
Wondering if I may have missed the history.
Oh.
Maybe it already got defeated.
Yeah, I weren't really looking.
So at this point, we just need to defeat Cao Cao. But we have the item, so we just need to stay alive.
Oh, good luck with that. I'm struggling.
Good luck with that. Yeah, I'm over here kind of.
I'm gonna have to do a runner. I'm gonna have to do a runner.
Bit, but it's.
I'm definitely gonna have to do a runner.
You think you can stop the
Do you do duels normally?
I do normally, but for this playthrough, I'm not going to. I'm trying to expedite it because looks like I might have to come to your aid while I have the speed boots. So I'm gonna see if I can come help you out a little bit.
It's these arrows that.
Yeah, archers are still the same.
I bow to your skill.
That carryover from Dynasty Warriors 3 is still very evident.
I think the maps were more memorable on number 3.
Yeah.
More
Very
memorable.
likely.
Like on this, they all look kind of the same.
enemy officer defeated.
I've seen
To the guard.
a heal item.
R.I.P. Lube, helping out with Shia P.
He's dead.
Liu Bu or Lubu was certainly. All these guys really want the smoke.
They're after you. There we go.
I would recommend going to that gay cafe. Go ahead and sacrifice a little bit of. Oh, you're good.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, as far as hyper goes, I don't think you're necessarily missing out on a lot if you don't have Dynasty Warriors hyper. All the mechanisms and the things that it takes to get certain items are all still the same. Just get a little bit more for the graphics, I guess.
And more enemies on screen at once.
Yep, more enemies on screen, and supposedly there's a little bit better mechanisms to how these particular officers and AI work with your difficulty. Just supposed to be harder. I can see it a little bit, maybe just because they are able to integrate more enemy officers on screen. For the most part, we're pretty much the same.
Same game.
I'm a big graphics guy. I like playing games with better graphics. If I can revisit classics like this with better graphics, all for it.
You must prevail.
Oh, I've seen you done.
We must not fall behind.
You do like more live streams than video releases. I've noticed.
Yeah, I've been doing a little bit more live streams than focusing on videos, which I want to find a balance. Doing and on incorporating quite a bit of Dynasty Warriors reviews on the channel, just to give my perspective and thoughts on them. I grew up with these games. To your credit, Big Lad, this is a game that I grew up with. So
Oh yeah.
a lot of people grew up with Dynasty Warriors 2 and Dynasty Warriors 3, but I consider Dynasty Warriors 3 a starter pack. But man, I played these with my brothers quite a bit. So the niche was good, but at the same time, it's not for everyone. You know, our wonderful friend Profar, he's not actually a big fan of Dynasty Warriors 4, believe it or not. It's totally fine. I totally get it, and I can understand the redundancy of it. Because, like I was mentioning earlier, before we did Lu Bu or Guan Yu, is that there's ways to trigger different missions. And what I mean by that is if you just look up how to, because it looks like you had played through most of the Shu story, but it didn't look like you unlocked Yang Wei, who is a character you have to work a little bit harder for. Not necessarily work harder for, you just have to make sure you're defeating levels in the proper sequence. And that's the case for the Xiao twins, like I was mentioning earlier. You have to defeat the Yellow Turban Fortress, and then defeat the Yellow Turban Rebellion in order to trigger that particular mission.
Enemy officer defeated.
Yeah,
Which
there's
is
like
saving the two Xiaos is the name of the mission.
Not fall
But you would
behind.
never know that if you played through the Yellow Turban Menace in Chapter 1 and then
think you
onto
can
the
break
Fortress,
through
which is
our
kind of what the
forces?
game suggests you to do. They just have certain caveats that trigger different arrows, and they refer to them as tails. So Shu tails, Wu tails, and Wei tails are all part of that
Really
triggering.
can defeat
But you have to
me?
defeat the right missions in order to unlock it. So I think there is some sort of replayability with Dynasty Warriors 4 when it comes to Muso mode, but for the most part, if you're new to this game, is, in regards to just kind of figuring out what you need to do, I highly recommend unlocking red hair so that you can grind in free mode with pace. And pace in the sense of just kind of getting through missions quickly so that you're not having to just run around the map wondrously looking as if we're in Dynasty Warriors 2. Right, Green? We don't want to talk about Dynasty Warriors 2, do we?
No, I love the game. It's just not two-player.
There's a lot.
It's hard. It's hard.
Two-player.
Extremely
It's a lot
hard.
harder. There's a learning curve and difficulty. One thing that I don't think people remember is that Dynasty Warriors 2 is actually a launch title.
Oh yeah, it came out in the year 2000.
Yep. It did. Actually, we just passed the release date of it, October 27th.
Wow. Needs a
And
remaster.
3 years later, we're still making these games relevant, right?
Oh yeah, they're good. They're good games.
There you have it. Roughly 15 to 16 minutes worth of gameplay will get you red hair. What do you think, big lad? Gonna do some grinding now?
I want to play number 3 because now I can't
Yeah.
play it. I want to play it more.
Yeah. Yeah, 1.6 for those of you out there who are struggling with trying to run Dynasty Warriors 3 on 1.7. It's difficult. Either me or Big Lad has been able to do it. So, we weren't even able to load content for Dynasty Warriors 3. So
I do
we went ahead and
tutorials
just-
on this thing and I couldn't make it work.
all the time. All the time. So we went ahead and plugged in the Dynasty Warriors 4 Hyper. Decided to do a little bit of a video on how to unlock red hair. For now on, you can have him. You just got to make sure you're on Lubu's forces. And don't defeat any officers. Wait till Guan Yu makes his way over to red hair. Once you get the cutscene. If you're over there actually by red hair, you will trigger a cutscene, by the way. Neither I or Big Lad was by the red hair mount whenever Guan Yu got there, so we didn't actually trigger the cutscene. But just a little bit of lore there for those Dynasty Warriors 4 fanatics. But nonetheless, you just got to make sure you defeat Guan Yu before anything crazy happens. And you can unlock him and, of course, finish them. So that's all we got for today, right, Big Lad? You got anything you want to say before we head out?
No, it's been a while, and that was
Been a
very
while.
good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was good. We'll probably be trying to do this Parsec thing a little bit more. Maybe even do a little bit of joint tutorials since we had some technical difficulties getting this thing
Well, you
started,
want me to make a tutorial on Voodoo?
I do. I want you to tell these people how to have Dynasty Warriors 4
Smliey,
Hyper
It
widescreen.
is time.
Yep.
This is incredible.
It is. It's really
So-
good.
So there you guys have it. I put Big Lad on the spot. You
I
gotta
know.
do a tutorial on how to do Dynasty Warriors 4 Hyper widescreen. So until next time, we're gonna go ahead and probably sign off for this particular video. Might have some more in the future, but this is Smliey Knight signing off. Big Lad,
Yeah, it's been a blast.
it's been a blast.
We'll see you
We'll see you
soon.
guys in the next one.